Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to be here today. It is a Sunday morning. It's basically the first day that we've had since I've been back. I've been back about a week, but it's been the first day that I've had time to just sit down and do my makeup, and I wanted to film my July favorites for you. Some of these things, if you've been following me, you've seen this month. I always share things I truly use every single month, the standout products, or new things I've tried, just things that, whatever I've been absolutely loving in the month of July is what happens and what appears in my July favorites. So if you've missed it, basically the entire month of July, I was on a family vacation. I will link all of the videos corresponding to that below, and also put it in a card. I kind of put it into a playlist. For those of you who missed it or just weren't really that interested, you should still check it out. We had a great time. You want to see, where I grew up, just little things that we did. I did some shopping with my mom. I did some shopping with my aunt. If you're a foodie, there's a lot of food in the vlogs. So I will link that below and in a card here if you're interested. But yeah, basically that's where I was all of the month of July. And so let's dive right into the favorites. So I have some skincare I'm going to start with because that's kind of the base. I didn't wear a ton of makeup throughout the month of July. When we did things, I did put makeup on and stuff, but out of the 3 weeks that we were gone, I probably wore makeup like maybe 5 times, maybe 5 of the days, because we did a lot of outdoorsy type things and just hang around with family, so there was no need to put makeup on. But I got sent these products from the brand Nudu. I had never heard of them before. They had emailed me, said, hey, do you want to try out our natural beauty system? I'm like, yeah, I love skincare. I've really learned to love skincare. I've learned a lot about it over the past year, which is what has spiked and just really spurned my interest in it to just continue to learn more about it and try new things. And anything that has like natural ingredients, good for your skin, no artificial crap in it, I'm all about. So this is their line. It is a little bit smaller in size. I would have to say I was a little bit surprised at the amount of the product that you get. However, it arrived just before I was packing. I'm like, hey, this is perfect. Perfect travel size products. So this is the eye cream, a cream cleanser, a gentle moisturizer, and then a reviving toner. Now this, I told them I have normal skin, so I'm pretty normal, a little bit more normal to combo in the summer, but for the most part, pretty normal skin. So there's different products if you have more oily skin or if you have drier skin, but I gotta tell you guys, truly and utterly thoroughly impressed with this stuff. The eye cream is wonderful, wonderful. It has a pump on it. It is in a good packaging, so you're not opening. I do not like jars where you have to open it up and expose all the ingredients and the product to the air every single time. Not only that, if your fingers aren't exactly clean, they probably would be because you just washed your hands, but you never know. Sometimes when you're in a rush and you just want a little eye cream, so then you have to stick your finger in that, and I don't like that. I much prefer a pump. It is great. I think the packaging is also really beautiful. It's just a really pretty white with gold, kind of like a gold metallic lettering here. It's just really pretty. I think very chic. Now my white here is a little bit bright just so that you can see me. But anyways, really thoroughly impressed with the eye cream. Very moisturizing, but not so oily that your makeup interferes with your makeup. It definitely does not. Very hydrating. Love the feeling of it. Love the consistency. It's like a cream. Like a thicker cream, but not super thick and tacky and sticky. Just a really nice, well done eye cream. The reviving toner is very hydrating. It's not a drying toner. I don't believe it has alcohol in it. It did come with a pamphlet here of all the ingredients, and I made sure to look over them so that there was absolutely nothing icky in it. Yeah, they're GMO-free, not tested on animals, so cruelty-free, no peroxides, PEG, harsh preservatives, alcohol, nanoparticles, SLS, SLES, parabens, a whole list of things that are not in it. There's a lot of natural plant botanicals in this, antioxidants. The gentle moisturizer, once again, similar consistency to the eye cream. However, the eye cream I think is a little bit thicker because, it's a smaller area and that's a thinner skin, and you really want to hydrate that under eye area, let it sink in really well. But the moisturizer is really lovely. Great daytime. Does not have SPF in it, but that's okay because I'm going to talk about something that I've been using for my SPF, but great day and nighttime. I actually used this at nighttime too while I was on vacation. Less products. The cream cleanser, just as it states, it is a seriously creamy cleanser, very hydrating. I think if you're oily skin, you're probably not going to want to get this. But like I said, they do have ones formulated for different skin types. But for me, I absolutely loved this line. Just really impressed, and with the fact that it has great ingredients in it, love it. Okay, so the SPF was not in my moisturizer, but it is in the Drunk Elephant. This is basically a tinted SPF. This is what I wore every single day. It has an SPF of 30 in it. It has 20% zinc oxide. It's slightly tinted. Now this is not so tinted that you looked yellow or you looked pink like that. The tint in it is just, if anything, it leans a little bit more warm, I would say, which in the summer that makes sense because most of us are getting a little bit of color into our skin. I really enjoyed this. I've tried other ones, I have other ones, but I'd have to say so far, this is my favorite. This beats the Coats one that I was using, which is definitely a little bit more sticky, a little bit more tacky. This sinks into the skin really nice, very lightweight, gives your skin a little bit of a tint, but basically it's an SPF. Still works well with makeup. Actually, it layers really nice under foundation because you get just a little bit more coverage, and so really loving this. So I was trying this new method of layering primer with setting spray and foundation, like putting on setting spray, then primer, and then also trying primer and then setting spray, and then layering, just layering setting spray basically, to try to figure out how can I make my foundation last all day. And a setting spray that I brought with me was this Derma Blend Set and Refresh Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. I do not believe this is mattifying. No, it didn't feel very mattifying to me. But I really liked this. Really impressed with it. It has really nice spritz on it. It's not super wet or watery or like a stream. It's a really nice fine mist. It looks like this. Really impressed with it. I've been using it and, like I said, layering it, and I was really enjoying this setting spray, so I would definitely check this out. I picked up an eye primer while I was there. I've always used like a paint pot, like a MAC paint pot. Most recently I'd been using that NARS paint pot, and I really wanted to try this because I've had samples of it in the past and I didn't remember being blown away by it, but that was also a few years ago. And so I picked up the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden, which is a yellow undertone. There's like the original, there's the anti-aging one, there's like shimmery ones, but I just went with this one and I've really been enjoying it. It's very lightweight. I like actually that it has the wand so you don't have to stick your finger. Like, it's not a squeeze tube where you squeeze it out and then stick it on, you know what I mean? It has the wand, which is really nice because then you can kind of direct it, especially if you want primer in just a little area, like you made a mistake or something, or you forgot and you just want to like dab it on. I like that. I love how this is holding my shadows on. They're not creasing. They're looking fabulous all day. So yeah, this is a winner. I brought this palette with me. I think I brought this palette and the Viseart Neutral Matte Palette, and those were my eyeshadows that I had to choose from. I have re-fallen back in love with this. I know this was definitely on a lot of people's best of 2016 list. It was on mine. It's just a great palette, and the reason it's a great palette is the formula. It comes down to the formula for eyeshadows for me. I mean, you get some similar colors in all these different palettes. That's great and cool, but I'm going to reach for the one that I love the formula the most. What's easy to work with, what blends, what stays on, like what I don't have to struggle with. I do not like struggling with eyeshadow. I mean, eyeshadow already is like my least favorite thing to do, but I love the result, and I think it's because it's like a weak area for me. I don't feel as confident in it, so I will not struggle with a poor eyeshadow formula, you know what I'm saying? So I love this, and now they most recently came out with a new Subculture palette that is permanent, which yay, we don't have to run out and get it right away. That always makes me worry, like a new palette comes out and I love it, but then you feel that pressure you have to get it right away. No, you don't. It's permanent. So I'm going to wait until I can use a coupon and get that 20% off, but I'm wearing this today. I wore this basically all the month of July, and it's just a really lovely palette. So if you have not tried Anastasia eyeshadows, you really are missing out because they are a wonderful, wonderful formula to work with. A single eyeshadow that I brought with because I wanted something shimmery. So I packed the Modern Renaissance, like I said, and the Neutral Matte. So I had my mattes covered because there's a couple shimmers in here, but for the most part, they're mostly mattes. And I brought this single shadow from Urban Decay in the shade Midnight Cowboy. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now this does have a little bit of glitter in it, but it's a very pretty glitter and it's well dispersed. It's not really chunky. It stays on your eyes really pretty. And when you wear it all over the lids and you're outside, it just captures the light so beautifully. I really enjoy this single eyeshadow from Urban Decay. They have a couple others that I kind of had my eye on that I've never really bought. So if there's any singles that you're like, yeah, I really love this one, let me know down below because I really like this one, and I don't love Urban Decay's eyeshadows. I really don't. That's one palette that comes to mind that I often struggle with blending, but this shimmery one is really pretty all over the lid. Ooh, I bought a new mascara, really loving it too. Benefit Roller Lash. I mean, I really like the wand on this because it's reminiscent of that Maybelline one I was loving, and I still like that one too. I just got something in my eye, of course. But I love the wand on this because it has spiky little teeth that really help grab your lashes and, you know, like literally roll a mascara up the lash and get it to be long and lengthy and fluffy and good and all that stuff. But it is a rubber wand. I bought mine in black. I think it comes in brown also. And I really enjoy it. I don't have anything bad to say about this. It doesn't flake on me. I haven't noticed it like smudging or falling off or anything like that. It stays put, and it's been working really well. Now keep in mind, the month of July, I was up north. Now we are down for August, in the very far south, and so we will see how makeup works, you know, in the different climates, but I can definitely tell you up north, all of this stuff lasted really well on me. A new blush. This is the Anastasia Blush Trio in the shade Pink Passion. I just thought this was a beautiful trio. Today I'm wearing the, well, I didn't put a lot of blush on today. My highlighter is like, really? Wow. This is like a really pretty deeper rosy pink, and then a baby pink, and then this one's a little bit softer of a, more like an everyday mid-tone kind of pink. Really like this, actually. Stays on really well. They have other colors to choose from, but it's really buttery and soft. It's reminiscent of the feeling of her eyeshadows. This feels very similar to that to me. Now the middle one, when you look at it, it looks like it has shimmer, but I do not. If anything, it's more like a sheen on my face. Wow, I am so glowy today. But anyways, it's really pretty, and I think those are definitely worth taking a gander at. I have two lipsticks that were my standouts. The first one I picked up on my road trip on my way up north. I was watching Puffin's Wife, and she, I think this is a newer shade to the Dior Addict line, which I love the Dior Addicts, and she was doing a get ready with me, and at the end, I was actually vacuuming and cleaning my house, and I had her on my TV, and I had looked up, and you know, you're half paying attention, but you're listening, but if something like catches your eye, you'll like stop and pay attention, and I saw her lip combo, and I'm like, oh, I need that. She was saying how it's like her perfect nude lip. It's a little bit beigey. It's a little bit slight pink, not too warm, not too yellow. I'm like, that is my jam when it comes to a nude lip, and so I had to pick it up. It's Dior Incognito. I love the Dior Addict formula. Really creamy, glossy, hugs your lips, not thick, not sticky, very, very easy. Now, is this going to stay on all day? No, it's not. It's not a formula that's going to stay on all day, but it's very effortless. And that is the first word that comes to mind when I think of this line, is effortless and easy. And so I like that kind of thing. So that was my first lip favorite. The other one is a new launch by Kaplan MD. They actually sent this to me. And I have purchased their lip scrubs, their lip plumper thing in the past, and really liked that. Really liked how it plumped up my chicken pox scar on my lip here, which had never been an issue until like the past year. So I think it has to do with age and losing whatever happens to your lips. You lose plumpness or something. Fine lines appear. I don't know. Something's happened. I mean, I swear when you hit 30, like things start falling apart. But in the past 2 years, I really noticed a huge difference in my lip area. Anyway, so I bought that and I really enjoyed it. And so this is a newer lipstick line. This has an SPF of 30 in it. Very lightweight, very hydrating. It has a slight mintiness to it. This is the shade Melrose. Now, what's cute about it is you can take a quiz to figure out what shade your perfect pout is, just based on how you answer the questions. And so this was the shade that I ended up with, and honestly, it is definitely like a perfect shade for me. It's very lovely, very lightweight. Actually, let's see. They sent me a little pamphlet to go with it here. So it has organic extracts in it. It has a tripeptide that really helps plump up the lip area. It's definitely very softened. Like, it softens your lip lines and just kind of blurs any lines that you have around it. So I've been really enjoying this lip color. Ooh, I picked up an eyeliner this past month. This is the NYX matte liquid liner. I've been really enjoying this. It dries matte, very matte, and that's what I like in a black eyeliner. Now my wings today are a little bit not on point, but we're just not gonna notice that. They were good until I put my false lashes on, and then everything just kind of fell apart. But I'm just like, well, screw it, who cares? I almost never have a perfect eye look, you know what I mean? But that's okay. So anyways, it has a brush tip like so, which I don't know if this is going to be the best for beginners. It's a little bit harder to work with in that aspect, but I really like the formulation and how it dries matte. It's pretty easy to work with, and it's inexpensive. So been enjoying that quite a bit. I have found my new favorite workout top ever. Now, I love Lululemon. I own a lot of things from Lululemon, different styles and whatever, but I've decided this is my absolute favorite. I cannot remember what it's called, but it will be linked below. It comes in different colors. This is like a dark blue. Here's why I love it. Number one, as you can see, it has a little bit higher neck. So for those of you who do not enjoy showing your cleavage or being worried about it whatsoever at the gym, this is for you. Or if you're not even going to the gym, you just want something where you can bend over and do yard work in, or just want a cute like top to run errands in. You don't have to worry about your girls. Like, this is great. But what the sex appeal comes from a little bit is the back. I love the back. It has this one single, and it's elastic. So depending on what size you are or how you move, it moves with you. It does have a little bit lower, so it can show like your lower back a little bit right here, but it doesn't give you that back fat effect that happens with everybody, because when you wear tight clothes on top of skin, that just naturally happens. This covers it and conceals it, yet still leaves like, I don't know, it's so good, it's so good. It's a little bit fitted down in the bottom too, but not up here. So it's so flattering on. It's absolutely flattering on. It's my favorite. It's my new favorite. It's not tight. It's that breezy but that breezy material that's sweat wicking, and it has like little, you probably can't see it, but it has like little see-through specks and whatever, so a breeze. Oh, it's so yummy. It's so yummy, it's so good. Go get yourself that top. I got a new pair of shades. I got some new Burberry Sunnies, and I love these. Now, when I bought these, I was told they were being discontinued. That made me very sad because they are fabulous. So, I have the little, I bought these at Sunglass Hut. I will leave below this number, the style number and stuff, so that if you want, you can find them. But these are what they look like. They're the, it just says item number BE4107. I don't know. I think they're glamorous. They're octagonal, which I have nothing of. These ones are tortoise. They have a little bit of gold here on the side. I wanted something a little bit more glamorous. These are so me, and I love them. Don't mind my hair. I was out, it was clean yesterday. But here, funny story, long story short. I washed my hair, and I somehow managed to not rinse this whole section, so it's super greasy right under here. You know when you like get out of the shower and you're like, did I rinse my conditioner out? Because you can't really remember, and I'm like, ah, nah, it's fine. Totally didn't rinse conditioner out on this side, so it's super greasy under there. So we're just put a lot of dry shampoo and we're just rolling with it. I did get my hair cut, in case you didn't notice. I cut off like, I don't know, 6 inches. All right, 2 final things. Books. I have just gotten back into reading. I've always been a reader, but since having kids, it kind of got put on the back burner, because by the time that they were down, I was tired and I just wanted to do something mindless, and I didn't want to read because reading made me tired, and I like to just binge watch Netflix and TV and blah blah. Anyways, I got back into it. So I have 2 books that I read in the month of July. Leanne Moriarty. She's a newer author to me, but not to the world. So this is the book Big Little Lies, which is now a series on HBO, so now I can watch it. Loved this. Loved this. I actually picked up another one of her books after reading that one. And this one I just finished a couple days ago. This is by Ruth Ware, The Woman in Cabin 10. Another great read. Oh, I suppose I should tell you what the genre is on this. I'd say this is not a love story or anything like that. This is like a fiction, drama, modern day, like totally relatable. Like for instance, the 3 characters in here are all around in their 30s with kindergartners, which I'm like, that's totally me. And then this is a thriller suspense. Really good, just finished it, and I actually am going to be picking up her other books, In a Dark, Dark Wood, which was previously released, and then her new one called The Lion Game. So, yes, if you have any book recommendations for us, I say us because we can then all, you know, help from each or get from each other here, leave it in the comments below. So, yeah, that is all of my July favorites. I look forward to getting back into the swing of filming videos for me, for you. I'm going to be filming videos for you. Let me know also in the comments what you would like to see next. What is it you would like to see from me? I want to make some things here that you guys want, you know, like I have a few things in mind, but I want to be also making content that you guys would like to see as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed yourself today, please give this video a like. It helps out my channel so much. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do. You are going to miss out on so many good things. If you're new, welcome. Love to have you here. I'm so happy. Check out all my playlists and all my other videos. There's literally like 500 other things to watch from me. Keep you busy until my newest video comes out, but I have to run. We have a big day planned today, so we have to literally go. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll chat soon. Bye, guys.